Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Gemini. Who are you and where do you come from reading for June 2023? Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and any kind of comments you leave. And really, ultimately, the goal of the channel is to just put out a message that helps you in some kind of way. Let's go ahead and get into your energy, Gemini. Interesting cards. A lot in the challenge, but not as many as some of the other signs I've done. But in some of the rows, you had quite a few. So you are definitely going through some kind of awakening, transformation, ascension, something, because there's a lot of challenge cards, which tells me you're in the middle of something. So here in the center energy, we have the King of Cups and we have strength. So this is about you standing in your power and your strength to remain the King of Cups, perhaps, or in dealing with the King of Cups. Not sure if this is you or someone else. So that's why I say that. This is about you not wearing your heart in your sleeve, because the King of Cups is a very loving, caring person. However, they don't wear their heart on their sleeve, their emotions on their sleeve. So they don't really express themselves in that way very easily. Now, crowning you, we have the Five of Wands. So you see how so here with the Five of Wands, to me, that's more about maybe perhaps thinking about some self-sabotaging behavior, whether this is you or the other person involved, or other people involved. We'll see more as we go along. Um, the undermining energy, the Hermit, so going within, healing, realizing you might have missed an opportunity due to negative self beliefs, addictions, negative thinking, self sabotaging behavior, fear, something like that. And so realizing some things, having some epiphanies is what I'm getting here. What led up to this is the start. So your hopes, wishes, and dreams regarding perhaps coming together. Usually, the Seven of Wands can also be about, being overly protective. Also, it can also be about, let me think here because something's trying to come in. Give me just a minute. Having boundaries in place also. Um, and maybe part of your wish was that you don't have to do that moving forward, to help bring those boundaries down is another message that's coming through. Um, because in your outcome you have the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands is usually um, communication. It's movement, right? Forward movement. But in the challenge position you have the Five of Swords, which is usually about winning at all costs. So really having some challenging things that you're going to need to work through with the Five of Wands in the crowning position, the Devil, missing out on an opportunity, the Five of Swords, and the outcome in the challenge position. So you've got some work you need to do. You still got some healing, some understanding that needs to take place. Now let's go ahead and get into your Mystic Martian messages and see what else we can glean from this. First card we have here is number 33, master number. If you add those together, that's a 6. And it says Merkaba, movement, long distance travel, and excitement. And remember, the Eight of Wands is here. So again, that indicates communication, that indicates forward movement, something happening, right? And this is in the reverse right now. So we're talking currently, maybe there is no movement, maybe there is no communication right now. Next, we have number 2, Alpha Centaurians, foresight, planning, strategy, again in the reverse. So that's telling me that maybe in the midst of this, you're not making any plans. You don't have a strategy right now because maybe that hasn't been given to you yet, or you're not sure what to do. That's the other message coming through there. But we also have a number 4 here. So we have 6, 2, and 4. And what I like about this card, this speaks to beauty, nature, and patterns. So number 1, this is about understanding how all things collaborate together, the divine matrix of things. This is also realizing potential patterns in your life as well, that you have, been doing for some time. And then also perhaps seeing the beauty of how everything works together to come to fruition as you move forward. Also, because of the nature that's mentioned on this card, getting out in nature, seeing the beauty and the patterns of how everything works together in a divine way. So there's a couple of different ways to interpret that. Next, in the challenge position, we have Palladians, unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. And this is speaking to really having more fun in your life. And that's what the challenge is. You're going through some things, you don't see where the fun is. And so, therefore, this is a challenge for you to step into this energy of unconditional love. But you need to do that with yourself first before you can do it with anyone else. Having the passion and the excitement come back, as well as the fun. So, maybe perhaps seeing the beauty of life will help you to look at things differently also. Next, this is the first time I've ever seen this card. I've only used this deck a number of times, but I've never seen this card until this particular reading. And it says alchemy, the philosopher's stone, infinity, destiny, and magic. So things are going to work out the way they are intended to work out. And so this is divinely directed, so to speak. And what is happening now is destined to happen. So things are going to be magical, things are going to be destined. And also the infinity symbol, meaning, this is already written. I also get that you may have been around for a very long time with infinity. And then also long term with infinity as well. With alchemy, that's about really knowing how to alchemize energy, knowing how to transmute and turn one thing from one thing into another. So they say lead to gold kind of thing, right? That's what alchemy is all about. Now in the reverse, we have Ebens or Ebens, mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. So this is telling me that perhaps you're not able to see some things right now. You don't feel like your intuition is working, or you can't hear your intuition. So sort of going about this in the dark is what I'm getting. Next, we have Lyran, strength, courage, and bravery. So this is you standing in your power as you move forward, and continuing forth. And you're trying to stand on your faith. You're trying to be brave. You're trying to be courageous and use your strength moving forward. Next, we have 40, which is a water element, reflection, kindness, and compassion. So this is about, as these emotions come up, sitting in them and letting them be removed and purged. This is also about the importance of water for you. And that could be, number one, healing these emotions as they come up, not trying to stop them, not trying to hold them or push them down, but allow them to come up. Also, because this says water, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you are a Scorpio, that kind of thing. But the reflection, perhaps you are mirroring somebody else, or you are seeing yourself in another at this time. The kindness and the compassion that someone is showing you, and or that you need to show yourself, is also important. So water is very significant to you for this to come up. So making sure that you are taking care of yourself by drinking plenty of water, taking a spiritual bath, spiritual shower, being around water, listening to meditations with water, like rain in the background, something like that. So you can do one or all of those, whichever you choose. Next, we have 38, which is third eye, visions, manifesting, and meditation. So your third eye could be open and or increasing in your abilities in that way, with the visions here, manifesting, and also using visions to manifest, using that energy to see it as though it is already, that it has already come to fruition. And this is done through meditation here. Some people don't meditate, they pray. So if that is what you do, then that works as well. Next, we're going to move into the Lyric Oracle messages, and we have quite a few in the challenge position. So we're going to deal with those first. The first one that came out is numerology, and this is a 33. This is the second master number, and you had 33 in the first row, very first card. So it says finances increase, sacred geometrics, spiritual signs. So to me, this is you gaining some more knowledge in this area is what I'm getting. So you could be actually, studying numerology or studying, sacred geometry, something along those lines. Next, we have arrival. Hold on just a moment. Okay, so we have arrival, and it says alignment, all is well, healing. So again, you're in the challenge position with all of these cards because this is in progress. So you are going through a transformation and ascension process. You are healing. You are healing past behaviors. You're healing negative thinking. You're healing things that maybe perhaps after seeing the patterns, now you understand more as well. And so this is why you're coming into alignment because you're allowing for this healing and this understanding at this time. Next, we have Gateway of Sound, Manifestation, Sound Healing, Alchemy, another card of alchemy, another card of sound, okay, and manifestation. So you've got a lot of cards of manifestation. So this is really important for you to understand that your vibration and your thoughts have to be in alignment. You can't, want the best and then be thinking the worst. It does not work that way because you will manifest what your thoughts are putting out based on that energy. So be careful with that. But this is again for awareness. Next, we have synchronicity. So we have miracles, let loose, and recognition. So with the miracles, this is about number one, having the faith and trust and belief that miracles can occur. This is also about letting go with the let loose, have some fun, and enjoy your life. Walking in gratitude and recognizing all the blessings that you have in your life currently, those to come in the future, and then also perhaps receiving recognition of some sort as well. Now we have the dimensional shift, another manifestation, harmony, dreams to reality. So again, a lot of manifestation energy around you now. So it's very, very important to really, really hone in on those thoughts and make sure that they are in alignment for you to receive your manifestations. Staying in balance and in harmony is going to be very important to you because you want to bring those dreams from the 5D, your hopes, wishes, and dreams, down to the reality of where you are today, which is the 3D. Okay. Next, we have some other messages. The first one we have here is 20, which is peace. And so this is about staying in peace, finding your peace. This is in the upright. So you know this already, and this is something you're currently doing. So it says slow down, recharge, take a break. So really, really stopping the go, go, go here, really sort of easing into life, flowing through life kind of thing, and also knowing when to. Take a break, rest, relax, rejuvenate, fill your cup, however you want to say it. Next, we have infinite wisdom, mastery achieved, activated. I'm sorry, not achieved, but mastery activated. Akashic records, explore deeper. So there's something that you're going to be looking into deeper, and we've already had the looking into numerology and other things. Maybe it's ancestral history. You're going to be looking into something like the sacred geometry we talked about as well. So something to gain further understanding. Now we have the greater plan, acceptance, letting go, divine perfection. So this is about again accepting it is what it is, right? Letting go of trying to control. And divine perfection is you, having the trust, faith, and belief in the divine for the perfection that the divine has planned for you. Is what I'm getting here. Beautiful energy. Now we have wonder. This is presence, well-being, gift of life. So this is that rejuvenation. This is that spark. This is that inner child energy coming out again. That love of life, that passion, creativity, that fun kind of spontaneity, even coming out again after being rejuvenated and renewed. Next, we have color spectrums, self-expression, movement, letting out emotions. Again, we have the water card up there. So to me, this is right in line with that. So this is about expression, speaking your truth, okay, in movement, moving forward, and letting out emotions. Again, release, purge, okay, to heal. Next, we have galactic victory, victory, rebirth, full potential. So, again, going through this ascension, going through this process, coming out on the other side with the victory after going through this transformation, this death and rebirth process, and then reaching your full potential. Next, we have collective consciousness, tap into the alive field. So, this is the deeper connection that you are going to be going through with spirit, with everything, with the cosmos, even. And then the last one we have here is boundaries. And we've talked about boundaries here. And it says, no is yes to self love. So this is about when you say no, this means that you're loving on yourself because you're standing your truth. If you don't want to do something, you don't want to do it. And saying no is okay because that's saying yes to loving yourself enough to speak your truth. Okay, so if people don't like that, then that's on them. They get to feel whatever they want to feel, but this is your energy and this is what's going to be healthy for you. Now we're going to move into the Palladian oracle. What is this? Is it the Palladian Oracle? I'm going to pull the book out for this because I'm going to need to read some of the messages anyway. So, first two came out in the challenge here. So we've got for the first one, number 19, which is a 10, which is a 1. So sort of starting off from the beginning here with this part of the process for you. Rooted light, this is about being grounded. This is about being able to root your light, root your energy, share this with the world, share this with the earth to help heal people, the earth, etc. And this is in the challenge position because this is in progress. We've got light technology. I'm going to read about this one because I don't remember what this says. But just based on the card, this is about using light as energy, as an energy source, but I don't know to what extent what that means. So let's go ahead and read that one. We also have sound codex, and we've talked about sound a number of times up here already. So sound is going to be very important to you. And we'll read that one as well, since it's the reverse. But some of these are pretty clear. Set your vibration. This again is about manifesting. You see how she has the moon. And the moon could be very significant for you to set your manifestations on. I believe tonight is the full moon. And so this would be a perfect time for you to align with those manifestations to set that intention. Next, we have cosmic unity. So understanding again on a cosmic level and even a individual level, how we are all connected, how we are all tied together, and understanding that on a whole new level. Next, we've got Ashtar. I'm going to read this one just because I've read it before, but I don't remember what it means. And then we've got Sacred Union, and that was in the reverse. Now, sacred union could be again with someone else, but before you can be in union with another, you must be in union with yourself and with spirit. So it is a deeper connection happening somewhere, okay? Whether that's a physical relationship, but even a physical relationship has spiritual aspects to it as well. So we'll maybe perhaps even take a look at that one. So let's go ahead and get out the book so we can get some further information. So the first one we're going to read is number 29, which is the light technology. Okay, it says the light technology card arrives when a time of fruitful endeavors is here, like a field being cleared for new seeds to be planted. Your DNA holds the same potential when traumas of the past are released. Now, thanks to your dedication to growth, a new time of opportunity and new beginnings has arrived. Activate this light technology within yourself by speaking to your molecular structure and instructing it for what you desire. So, again, speaking it as though it were, speaking it into reality, right? So, for example, you can communicate with your cells to stay youthful and radiant. You can communicate with the cells to formulate their multidimensional structuring so that they can adjust with grace to the new evolution on the planet. You may request for divine wisdom to blossom in your essence. Speak to your body, activate your DNA, and know that the light is you. Additional meanings, advancement, progress, fresh start, doorways opening, gateway to new upgrades, spiritual growth, and new beginnings. So we've talked about that. Next, we're going to move into, let's see, what was the other one I was going to read? Ashtar, these two. So the first one is Ashtar number 36. The Ashtar card arrives when the universe is attempting to fully bring out your leadership into the light. Just like Ashtar, you too have undergone certain challenging life initiations to make you the being you are today. The Palladians and any of our universal allies come to you on this card to remind you that your leadership is needed in your world at this moment. Now is a time to step into the forefront and reveal your natural abilities and talents to the world. Although this may sometimes be scary at first, the rewards of stepping into your leadership role far outweigh all temporary fears. Take initiative, show bravery, face your fears, and allow your leadership to help and guide others. Additional meanings: take command, bravery, inner knowing, step forth, speak your truth, walk your truth, lead the way, step into the light and initiative. So again, this is about you, shining that light. Remember, I set up here about, when you get into nature, it's about, sharing your energy, sharing your light with the planet, with others. So this is just to me a little bit of the confirmation with that. And now we're going to look at number 15, which is the Sacred Union card. And it says the Sacred Union card arrives when you are being given the opportunity to reshape what sexuality represents to you and to clear out any outdated cache of guilt and shame imposed on you through false religious or societal programs. Now's a good time to explore the sacredness of sexuality and engage in healthy practices to expand your soul awareness. In addition, this card can indicate that a romantic influence is near, or you are going to go deeper into your sacred partnership or begin a new journey. Use this time to honor your sacred temple, see yourself as holy, and know that the energy of sexuality bursts planets and may be used for universal harmony. Reclaim the sacred practice for the benefit of all future generations and proclaim sex is beautiful, sex is healthy. I open myself to sacred sexuality. Additional meanings: partnership, romance, tantra, love, couple, work. So this is about, again, we've talked about that this could involve another person. So this is to me confirmation in reading that card, that perhaps feeling like engaging in intimacy with your partner, there was something wrong with that at this time, but you are being encouraged to turn this around from the reverse that it's in, to help bring about the manifestations, not only for yourself but for humanity. Now let's go ahead and move into the Lemurian Oracle, or the Lemurian, what is this one? Yeah, Beyond Lemuria Oracle. And again, you had quite a few cards in the challenge position with this one as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at these. So the first one we had here was our ancient future. So to me, this is where you're going to be given some sacred knowledge, because you already have the DNA, you already have the blueprint, you have the knowledge, you have it locked inside you. So to me, this is about you sharing some kind of sacred knowledge regarding the future. And again, these are all challenge positions. So stepping through. So this again is you trying to move forward, and doing that with bravery, courage, and asking for assistance from your spiritual team as you need. Next, we have a high heart chakra, ecstatic bliss. To me, this is the heart chakra expansion. This is where you're going to have your heart chakra opened on a whole new level, so that you can experience the bliss that Spirit wants you to have as you move forward, and be able to share that with others, share that in this loving relationship that you are going to either be in or already in. Next, we have third eye chakra, pineal perspective. Again, higher perspective here with the third eye, second third eye message for you. So getting a higher perspective is what I get here. So again, challenge position, because again, this is trying to come through. Now we've got the chakra, core of creation. Again, sacral chakra is about power. Sacral chakra is about manifestation energy as well, along with the heart chakra, and also sexual energy. Okay, creativity, and also journey to wholeness, again coming into the authenticity of who you are, coming into balance, coming into releasing all of the things that no longer serve you, the patterns, the behaviors, anything, self-sabotaging, fear, anything, releasing all of that to be whole. Again, all of these are in the challenge position, so this is in progress, it is not complete yet. I apologize. I can tell whoever I'm reading for has a real problem with their throat chakra, because ever since I started this reading, I've been getting worse. So this is about surrendering. This is about healing. This is about surrendering to the emotions that are trying to come up, to release them, to alchemize them, to purify your spirit and allow yourself to come into that beautiful bliss that Spirit wants you to be in. Next, in the reverse, we have Earth Star Chakra and intuition, again in the reverse. And remember, I said here, you're feeling like you're not in tune. Your intuition is not working, like you can't hear it. So again, this is about going deeper. This is about grounding, and this is about having trust and faith in your higher self. That your higher self is guiding you. That Spirit is guiding you right now. And then we have the root chakra. Again, another card of grounding and centering here. Okay, so you've got to ground the light. You've got to ground your energy. Because otherwise it's just all over the place. And so you're being asked a number of times in here to ground. Now we're going to move into the excuse me, Atlantean messages. And so the first one, challenge position, High Priestess. It says intuition. This card is the card of the feminine power and wisdom. Do not rely on logic and rational thought at this time. If you chose the High Priestess, you are called on to use your gifts of intuition and psychic gifts. Respond to challenges from your deepest knowing for the answers within. You are minded to work with total integrity and compassion. So as you step into this energy, remember to be compassionate with yourself and with others as well. It says access your wisdom and listen to your intuition. And that you find that challenging right now. Next, we have education and the challenge position. Learn or teach. Strong, this card suggests that you open yourself to new learnings by relaxing and absorbing information rather than the old, logical, structured way. Alternatively, it may be time for you to teach others. In this case, draw from your own wisdom, not books. Open up to learn and then spread the knowledge. So, whatever messages and channelings you may be receiving, this is wisdom that you are being given to share with others. So, when you're called to share messages, please follow through with doing that. Excuse me again. Here we have the 7 pillars of wisdom. Order and consequences. This card reminds you that you live in an ordered universe where there is a consequence for all of your thoughts, words, and actions. You are guided to claim the power to enhance your life by changing your beliefs, understandings, and patterns. Watch your thoughts and concentrate on wholeness, on wholesome ones to create the life you want. Change your life by following the spiritual laws. Again, manifestation, right? What is it? As above, so below. All of that applies here. We've got relaxation. We have the breath of life. If you chose this card, your guidance is to let go and relax. For busyness and stress, block your divine essence. Breathe deeply so that the cells of your body can release your full divine potential. Find time to relax. Rest and relax. So, again, another message of taking care of yourself, exercising self love, saying no, keeping boundaries in place. All of that is showing self love. Mind control. Concentration, your guidance is to watch your thoughts carefully today, for an undisciplined mind can be influenced by others and creates chaos. A positively focused mind is a tool for powerful leadership. Concentrate this power for the benefit of everyone and for your own self healing. Concentrate the power of your mind for good. Next, we have love of animals. Be harmless. If you draw this card, your guidance is to connect with an animal today. Consider what you are learning from it and maintain an attitude of harmlessness as you telepathically offer greetings. Stay open for a response, a message, or a sense of connection, for an animal wishes to communicate something that will help you. Learn from animals and practice harmlessness. So, this is about really, really honoring nature and the animals in your life that you may encounter. This is about respecting that relationship, because animals can teach you things. I mean, like with my dog Twilight, I mean, she loves so unconditionally. And she acts like you've been gone for 12 years when you could have stepped outside to go check the mail and came back, and she greets you the same. And it's beautiful energy, it really is. So maybe perhaps being around animals is going to be not only calming to you, but help remind you of what unconditional love looks like. Next, we have 12 chakras. It says potential. You are reminded that you have enormous untapped spiritual and psychic powers. By relaxing deeply, you can start to activate your cellular knowledge and bring back the wisdom you held in Atlantis. Your guidance is to access this potential. Find time and space to become quiet and still so you can remember who you truly are. Relax and tune into your potential. So, this is about you pulling in opportunities, pulling in the wisdom, and using that to assist moving forward. Now, in the challenge position, we have the Great Crystal. Direct your power. This card suggests that you look at the source of your inner power. Do not underestimate yourself, for every thought, word, and action radiates an energy that affects others and draws situations and people to you. Make sure your aims are for the highest good. Great currents of energy will emanate from you, enabling you to be a power generator to help the world. Again, you're the generator, so that when you put out your light, you can impact a lot of people, either negatively or positively. So this is about you understanding that energy. Use your power for the highest good and really directing it in the right way. Next, we have creative expression also in the challenge, and it says be individual. Your guidance is to do or make something creative. However, you express this, you are called on to channel your divine energy into unique, beautiful, harmonious, and original. Take this opportunity to develop all your senses, create something unique and satisfying. So you're being asked to step into your creative energy again, and create something that just comes from genuinely from within. And then the last one we have here, marriage, which is in the upright. It says commitment. Your guidance is to commit yourself to something, a project, your home, family, work, or a relationship. Commitment is a powerful contract that will focus your energy to enable your intent to flourish. Make a commitment. So again, this speaks to the sacred union, even, right? This coming together. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and move into the Heritage Galactic. What is this? Galactic Heritage cards. And so the first one we have here is solar consciousness. To me, this is higher level consciousness, and this is in the challenge position because it's being worked on as we speak. So this again is you understanding a higher level of unity, a higher level of consciousness. We've got open contact in the future. So again, being open to you using your gifts in whatever way they present themselves, as long as it's for the highest good. Force of attraction with the Orion light, again, force of attraction being increased manifestation powers. Whatever you're putting out, you are attracting. So remembering that equal value philosophy. So this is to me where you do not hold any limiting beliefs, nor do you hold anything against anyone. You allow people to be who they're going to be. You allow yourself, and you encourage authenticity as you move forward, and you value other people's opinions, and you do not try to coerce them to believe what you believe. You accept that and you move on, because you're in balance here. And this is what you're working on now, is coming back into balance. In the challenge, we have melting pot. So again, using all the wisdom that you've received through these lessons, through this journey, as you move forward, and understanding that, the planet is a melting pot made of many, many different opinions and ethnicities, and just different all the way around, but beautiful all the same. And that's why when you get out into nature and you see how the different insects work with the butterflies, which help the worms, which help the trees, which feed the birds. I mean, you see how it all works so nicely together, is what I'm getting. We have Atlantean error, earth. So again, spending a lot of time in around nature in the past. So you're going to get back to that again, because it's very healing to you. You've got fusion and magic again in the present. So this is about fusing things so that they're solid. Okay, because fusion to me is about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's that alchemy we were talking about in the beginning. It's also the magic, the manifestation, the beauty, the miracles. It's all of that coming in for you, and understanding that even more. We've got Lemurian era again, Earth in the. Oh, I read this one. I just had it in my hand. Next, we have community, association of worlds. So this is about doing your part to shine your light on the world, bringing others together. Through teaching, through assistance, through something you put out, the messages you put out to bring others together. We've got spiritual commitment. Again, that could be with you in spirit, but I suspect that we're talking a relationship here as well. And that's in the future challenge position. We've got Black League patterning, Orion. What I get with that is the negative thinking, the patterns that were existing in the past. And so this is about clearing that out, transmuting that energy, really, really with the water. Purification is what I'm getting there. And then we have arrogance in the present. So this to me is about not being big headed, not being arrogant as you move forward, thinking you know everything when you really don't. And really, really, that's a message of warning there, because you don't want to be, arrogant. You always want to be humble. You always want to be thankful and grateful. And when you step into arrogance, that's pride kicking in. So you really, really want to be very careful with that energy. Now, we're going to move into the starseed oracles that I pulled out for you as well, to just sort of come out with a little bit more of where you could be from. This one is the Soul Reflection Starseed Oracle, and the first message we have here is Procyon, which is light worker, humanitarian, strong work ethic, telepathic, and athletic. And these are characteristics that you could embody now, that you're aware of, or others that could potentially be on the horizon for you as well. We've got Galactic Dragon, extreme high vibration, all seeing, keeper of ancient knowledge. Okay. We've got Spiken, extremely intelligent, seek truth, attention to detail, calm and gentle. Taocean, protector, healer, intelligence, seeks truth, purifies intentions, creative. So again, with you stepping into that purifying intentions, again, you're going to realize the arrogance, and you're willing to purify that, because that's not truly who you are at the core. Again, you still are struggling and maybe perhaps working with the ego aspects, and seeing things come up, and then you are handling them, you are alchemizing that energy. We've got Syrian, Sirius A, War Spirit, have no fear, kind, sensitive, inner strength, and truth. We've got Pegasus, highly intuitive, poetic, creative, artistic, connected with nature. So we've talked about that. We've got Regulus, royalty star, magic, kin, kind, leads with heart, soft spoken. We've got activist, mission to vocalize the galactic emissions and downloads. Again, that channeling that information that's coming to you to share with the world. We've got species healer, mission to guide, protect, heal specific species, animal or plant. We've got Orion, seek truth, jack of all trades, logical thinkers, appears cold. So you could appear to others as cold, but that's not who you are at all. But that is how you may come across, and maybe being aware of that. In the reverse, we have indigo child, insightful, headstrong, creative, seek truth, sharp mind, rebel. And so maybe perhaps this was who you were in the past, and maybe that's not who you are now, but maybe you're encouraged to pull back some of that energy out, because you may need it as you move forward, especially if you're going to be an activist, okay? Because you may need to have a little bit of rebellion, not arrogance, rebellion. We've got teacher. Mission is to teach and enlighten, guide, and restore hope. We've got Atlantean, strong intuition, crystal healer, telepathic, ancient knowledge. So you've had several cards of psychic abilities, telepathy, increased tuition, that kind of stuff. And you've also had messages also of healer, ancient knowledge several times as well. Venusian, highly spiritual, full of love, light worker, giving and nurturing. Draconian, leader, confident, determined, adaptable, finish what they start. So that's that commitment. Avian, highly intelligent, keen memory, love, freedom, humor, kind, honor. And then we have Syrian, Sirius B, high vibrational, peacekeepers, guardians, divine harmony, and love. So this could be the energies of you and your counterpart, or vice versa, because something tells me some of these energies were not yours, but your counterparts. And let's go ahead and see what else we have. This is the Divine Essential Starseed Oracle. And the first one we have here is Planet Eza. Your journey home, shift your vibe. Again, lots of messages about that vibration. It's safe to say no. Again, boundaries, self-love, pillar of light, utilize your light, raise the vibe. Again, really, really here to raise that vibration on the earth. Palladian Starseed, you possess the light codes of Alcyon. Again, light codes, sharing, shifting the vibration, healing the earth, healing people, new beginning signs and elements. Again, in the challenge, moon, divine feminine cycles, rebirth. We've talked about patterns, with same thing as cycles. So seeing the cycles, having that rebirth after understanding some things. We've got vortex again, challenge, protect yourself, anchor your light. We've had that already. So again, also that you need to stay more grounded and more balanced. And anchor that light into the earth by being out in nature. And then in the reverse, we had Arcturus, cell activations, telepathic communication, electric pulse. Again, a lot of telepathic communication trying to come in for you. But again, you're still in the growth part. You're still in the, getting into this, trying to work your way through the healing and everything else that's going on. So a lot of things going on all at the same time for you right now, Gemini. So really, really loving on yourself, being kind, and really honoring yourself at this time. Asking for help as you need it from your spiritual team, and not being afraid to rest, relax, rejuvenate, taking care of yourself on a whole new level, because you are going through, your transformation, death, rebirth process, ascension. Okay, so really understanding that you are changing, and that's no easy feat. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut, and we'll see what the last messages are. This is another Starseed Oracle. Messages for Gemini, please. These flip out so fast, I don't bother to worry about what order they come in, and I don't read reverses. So even if they are reversed when I pick them up, I will turn them around. But I'll just pick them all up when they're ready, because they do just like that. They flip all over the place. Yeah, like that. Anything else for Gemini Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Last go around. Okay. All right, so let me pick these up, and we'll go ahead and go through these to close out your reading. And based on what I'm seeing when I pick these up, there's a lot of repeating messages here too. But we'll go through them just the same. Okay. No particular order. So the first one, release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. So, you could be needing to release ways of thinking, ways of understanding. You could be needing to release anything and everything. But I do want to say, yeah, okay. Yeah, I dropped this one. I do want to say that it is a time of release, purification, renewal, rejuvenation, all of that. Release the past, release the emotions that are trying to come up that are there so that you can purge them. We've got advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Again, remember we had that heart card over here, down here. Also allowing for the heart activation and to lead with your heart instead of being so logical. Get out of your head. Observation, expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Again, we talked about watching things in nature to see how things work and understanding that we're all connected. Wisdom, see your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual life. Light. So, with the people that are challenging to you as your adversaries, just love them, let go, let God kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Forgive, move on, hold compassion, all of that. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. Again, a lot of messages about sharing love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul because you know it's there. That's the core of who you truly are. Strength, you are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. So you don't have to worry. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in the present moment. Let things flow. Also spend more time quietly. Spend more time in nature. Spend more time in water or around water. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. We've got celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. So this is about you. Also, just being aware of what you have done up to this point, even, and giving yourself some credit for that. We've got signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. So, what? Paying attention to the signs and looking them up, even if you don't know what they mean. Creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. So as you create things, it's a way of you releasing, and it helps you get into the flow of creation for you to release even more. We've got vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. So again, allowing for that connection, being in that space to get that channeled message to put out. Because I know I saw a channel in here too. We've got intuition. Trust your intuition has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. And again, it's been difficult because you don't feel like you're being guided. You can't feel your intuition. So it's really, really messing with you. But you are being guided nonetheless, even if you can't feel it. Blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass. The blue star will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. We've got blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. And there is also blue flame meditations on YouTube as well. So you are encouraged to look into that if you desire. We've got channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Courage. You live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. So continue to persevere, keep moving forward. Stillness, reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Love for the world, love for yourself, kindness towards yourself, towards others, compassion towards yourself and others. Choice. By staying conscious of your inner thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Where do you want to go? What do you desire? And really living in the energy of what it's going to feel like, how wonderful it's going to be to be in that peace, be in that love, be in that joy, be in that space to have received anything that you've put out there as far as your wishes and dreams. Inner world, your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So understanding if you are good on the inside, your outside is going to reflect that and vice versa. And then the last one is reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of one who mirrors your hidden self. So this is to me your union with the other person. This person is mirroring you, you're mirroring them. So really, really paying attention to that. Because I think it's important for you at this time. So Gemini, I hope this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.